That, Thomas.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Network, Greg. We're going to jump ahead a little bit, but we are going to do, it is a review from the vault. The next three films are reviews from the vault. This is a film that, 1976, it was, you know, it was really, to me, one of the best films ever created when you look at the acting, you look at the writing, you look at the dialogue, the pacing, the way the shots are put together. There's a lot of that. There's times you've got the rack focus going on where the characters are, you know, I mean, I really felt like this movie was kind of ahead of its time.
It was, yeah.
And I feel that even looking at it, because we watched it as a double feature with The King of Comedy,
Yeah.
and I really felt like it was relevant. It's really outlived, well, it continues to outlive what it was set up for.
Right.
And so give me some of your memories and thoughts.
Big Oscar, man. I think it swept the Oscars that year. Peter Finch won maybe the first
first posthumous.
Posthumous Oscar. And well-deserved, too. It's a shame he wasn't able to live long enough to
60
be
years old.
acknowledged for that.
He was only 60 when he died.
Was he? Was he?
And he died like just a couple months before the Oscars.
Yeah, Faye Dunaway won, I remember.
Yep.
I don't remember who else. I know it won several.
Beecher Strait won Best Actress in a Supporting Role, and we also had Best Original Screenplay from Patty Chayefsky, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe one of William Holden's last films, too.
Yeah, he was amazing.
He was terrific.
Yeah,
in that.
and
He was
you
always
also had,
good. But
you had Ned Beatty nominated for Best Supporting, and what was interesting, the two supporting nominations, they only had maybe 7-8 minutes of screen time total.
Right.
And you know, Ned Beatty didn't show up until an hour into the movie.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, I haven't seen Ned Beatty. What's going on? And when he shows up, you're like, okay, that's why he got the nomination.
It's just that one scene that won it for him.
Probably one of the most searing indictments of television ever put on film, I think.
Yeah.
And in a way, sadly, it seems a little dated. I think reality TV now, some of the content that's out there on these backwater cable channels is even maybe wilder than some of the things depicted in network.
Well, I think that's what really got me is it's still relevant because of the sensationalism and celebrity and how celebrity sells the news and how it sells politics and how it sells everything. But yeah, it doesn't surprise you to see that kind of stuff on TV now.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And on social media now. So it doesn't surprise you, but it really is still feels just real and relevant. What were some of your thoughts coming out of this, Thomas? First time you've ever seen it?
Yeah.
Movie that, predates you.
Yeah. Oh, well, just, watching it with you last night, we probably paused it like half a dozen times, just like talking, how in the world was this made 43 years ago when the themes socially, politically, and even relating to humanity are so incredibly relevant to today. Like, there's so many figures in this movie that you can compare to certain people in today's society. Just so many different situations, and just really the matter of kind of people taking advantage of other people's struggles and manipulating them for their own benefit.
Absolutely.
And how often do we see that with whether it be big businesses or big corporations, just so incredibly relevant.
Yeah, and the movie spoke about politics, it spoke about big corporation takeover, it spoke about foreign influence. All of those things still incredibly just, you just look on social media today, look at the news today, it's all there today. An amazing film, it holds up. To me, still holds up, and I had not seen it in a very long time, and so to rewatch it and just to go, wow, no wonder I loved this so much.
His monologue that culminates with the "I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore." That scene alone is worth watching.
But just the talent that you see on the screen and the performances were just unreal. If you've never seen Network, I really encourage you to check it out. It's not for the young kids, heavy language, heavy subject matter, but a solid A+ for me, even all these years later, revisiting it, solid A+.
Yeah, right there with you, A+. There's really not even anything I can nitpick about it. I was just riveted the entire time.
Yeah, and it's hard for a film, especially one of that age, to just continue to hold your attention because there was very limited music score. I don't know that there was any score. except the lead in to the newscast,
Right.
and there was some narration that was done throughout
Yeah.
from time to time, as if you're watching almost a documentary kind
Yeah.
of unfold, and that was just done so well. Just really
Yeah.
impressed with that.
Yeah.
Really
It's
impressed.
amazing work.
Yeah.
A plus, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one that could be a good double feature with it. Broadcast news from the mid '80s. Holly Hunter, William Hurt.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the HBO series that looked at the news
with Jeff Daniels.
With Jeff Daniels?
Yeah.
But it was about
I'll do
the
a
news.
CG. Well, I'll look it up and put it under.
Yeah. Because if you haven't seen that series, it's amazing.
Aaron
And it-
Sorkin.
Yeah, Aaron
his last
Sorkin wrote
series.
it, and it's phenomenal. And I can't believe I'm not
Yeah.
remembering the name of it. That's what I get for not having notes.